Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Wonderful to have you here. Shout out to my brand new subscribers and to all my long-term subscribers and everyone who support my channel. Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Ayguen Sahin, and on this channel I'm combining mental health, physical health and emotional health, all to help us achieve our next chapter in our lives. Happy, healthy, prosperous, our dream life, right? So I have two programs for that. It's the Fearless Achiever 2.0 and also the Scientist's Total Health Transformation Protocol, and the enrollments are open. And I already get so many great reviews about that. So thank you so much for all of you who have joined. So in this video, I will be talking about several things. So one is the recap of the pre-solar eclipse video that I made on April 7th. And then what actually, all my predictions, right? And I talked about how I felt and the energies that went through me and how I experienced everything, and also the thoughts that I had, how it will be affecting me. And I also did some cards that I pulled, right? There also talked about how the energies might be, and it will be different for different people, but for me, it was pretty accurate for my life. And they also talked about how I was currently dealing with vicious narcissists who are trying to, for quite some time, ruining my life. And I was actually very much deep dived into that. And again, very vicious cycle. So with vicious narcissists, like full stop. So and then I will be talking about the actual solar eclipse day and what on earth happened there. And also, it was visible in the United States, and this was my second in my lifetime watching and experience the solar eclipse. I experienced the total solar eclipse before in the end of 90s overseas, and here in Boston, the partial solar eclipse, it was not full blown like in Texas, was more like half partial solar eclipse. So I still saw that, was amazing. So I will talk about that. But then what happened that day, I literally back to back, tell me if I'm psychic. I keep telling I'm a psychic. I can predict things, and everything I say or feel or think comes to fruition. And also tell me I'm a master manifester, whatever you want to call it. I will tell you two examples that happened that day. And also then the actual the main, like, literally, the remember we had the tower in the cards, like on April 7th on Sunday Live, right? And so literally that was the chapter ending, chapter beginning, like a brand new chapter actually has started for me, ending a vicious cycle and officially beating and fighting against and winning against vicious narcissists officially. And I will talk about that. It's just what I cannot believe that my entire life I've been dealing with all narcissists, vicious narcissists, like NPDs actually, not like the people with narcissistic traits. We will talk about that, but actual MPDs, and who actually can ruin your life. And most of them, I mean, did previously ruin my life, but this time I please watch back the Sunday Live, because I talked a lot about this, right? Like it's like I will fight back, and but then with the energies flowing in through me, it was no longer about I will fight back. Yes, the whole process was about that. I will fight back, but literally on the solar eclipse, as it was literally few days before, the energy went through me, and I felt like, you know what? I really, like, don't care, right? Like it's not about fighting back. It's the energy shifted so much in me. It was just so different. Please watch that video. I will show that to you. It's actually, hold on. It's this video, right? So watch that video. It's the Sunday live. So, and literally the cards, what it said was like this: being gentle but still being powerful, empowered, calm down, being balanced but still empowered. And let me tell you, okay, I don't want to just jump in right into it, I will get there, but it was literally exactly like that. And I will also share with you at the end of the video, stay tuned at the end of the video, I will also share you, and I keep talking about my Success on Demand live workshop. Hop over to that, the link is below, so that you can be on the wait list. When I do the next Success on Demand, I will share with you my tips and tricks, everything that I do to win after win after win these types of, in any situation. It's just I have now a certain blueprint. Is just for me that I do it. It's just it's literally like, it's like my blueprint on this earth. So how I do it, and this time it worked again. But I mean, it's just wild. So before we jump into that, so again, the Success on Demand live workshop, I will teach you these steps that I do, and hopefully it will help you to also win in every situation. And it's just, okay, I'm so excited about this video. So let's get started. So how the new moon solar eclipse in Aries affected me. Again, watch the video. This is the Sunday live where I talked about this, how actually the energies went through me and how my thoughts and views on things have changed dramatically. Like this shift was just so obvious. So please watch that video. It's a great video. But I would just want to say here is, in that video I also mentioned that, please do not keep watching these tarot channels and astrology channels and frankly telling you what the energies will bring to you. It's total BS, and please don't fall into that. So the reason, I if really felt it profoundly, and I'll tell you exactly now why. Because listen, my ascendant is in Aries, okay? And the degrees are also important, and the how the planetary degrees and how they come together in your chart. And again, I can look into that, no problems at all. You can book that. The link is also below. It's you can go to my coffee shop and in my commission section, and then you can book it. But also, not only the degrees are important, but also for me, it's my Chiron return. I had made several Chiron videos. Chiron and what that means to have a Chiron return, and what it also, and how, it's not a short time frame. It's a long time frame, about 48 to 51 years, like around 50 years. It's a 50-year cycle, like 40, 48, 49, 50-year cycle. And so I have a Chiron return, and all the time when Chiron was in Aries was literally, I was hoping that the healing can take place, but it didn't, right? And I was literally suffering. Like I was, the last 2 years and before, like total, like I would say 6 years, was like a piece of hell. And particularly the last 2 years, 2.5, I would say, was or since 2021 was like absolute hell for me. And so I was literally looking for the moment to hear like when Chiron, and this was literally the moment. Because of my ascendant is Aries, my Chiron is in Aries, and this is the new moon, a solar eclipse in Aries. And I cannot tell you how the energy shift went through me and how much it affected me. And literally, this was for me. I listened, I kept talking my videos about, and I made my program is called the Fearless Achiever 2.0, and for about almost like, 6 months now, or 8 months, or almost a year, I talk about the next chapter, transform to your next chapter. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's not for any reason, like no reason, right? Like, why did I come up with this? Because I literally felt it 6 months ago, 8 months ago, when I founded this program. Then go transform to your next chapter, transform to your 2.0. Almost for a year now, I talk about this, and I help you to get to your next chapter. Chapter close, chapter begin, and the transition to that. That's the Fearless Achiever 2.0 program. And it is absolutely helping people. And it is so, and for me as well, right? That's why I founded it, because that's how I help people, right? To strongly and safely and step by step transition from one chapter to the next chapter, for a 1.0 to 2.0. It's huge. That chapter closings is huge, because you close your life's chapter and start a new life. And that's the Fearless Achiever 2.0 program. And this is exactly what I experienced. I literally feel I wanted to shoot this video on the 9th, but I could, because I was overly excited, overly exhausted. I was just out of my mind, because I felt literally a chapter has finally closed, and now I can start my 2.0. It was literally the gateway, the tower moment toward my 2.0 version. I cannot make this stuff up, okay? And so that was absolutely profound. So that's what I want to say. So it's important how it is for you. So now let's talk about the day of the solar eclipse. It was on the 8th. It was on Monday, on the birthday of my mother. My mother's birthday was April 8th, and my father's birthday is April 3rd. And so it was just so great for also what, of course, what I experienced was like a gift to them, my parents as well, right, my family as well, because I suffered so much, my mother's health, and both are Arieses, right? So my mother's health suffered like also a lot, because she was so sad that I'm going through this. She didn't try to show it to me, but her health went really downward, and she's doing well, but you could tell she wasn't like this, because I'm like this, you know, person who brings like fun and joy, and we laugh a lot, and I make jokes, and then I bring her to laugh and relax a little bit. But you could tell she was all like sick, and she was not so happy. She was trying to kind of like smile and laugh, but you could tell like she wasn't feeling it. She was very sad inside, and that's why for me it was important that I give this gift to my parents as well. And so that was kind of like the birthday gift, right, to her as well, and to my parents. And so it was really So in that solar eclipse day, listen, that morning, okay, listen, this is crazy. This is, I mean, it's not crazy anymore, but I'm like, I'm really a psychic. So that morning, I, I, out of the blue, this is always like this, out of the blue, out of nowhere, I was thinking that morning about Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee. And I have a specific brand that I only drink that brand. And I haven't bought that Turkish coffee or haven't drinking Turkish coffee for 2 years. And so the way I ordered through Amazon, okay, and that's the easiest way to get it, but I haven't ordered for 2 years now. But I was thinking that morning, like, oh my God, oh, I should really buy the Turkish coffee. I'm like, huh, where did that come from? But I don't know, I really felt like that taste is so delicious. Like, I really wanted to, have as soon as possible that taste in my mouth. I don't know, it's just so weird. And then I was like, okay, yeah, but maybe soon I will order it. But I was literally thinking that like for 30 minutes or so. Anyways, then in the afternoon, when the solar eclipse time here in Boston was in the afternoon, it started on 2:15 p.m., went all the way through 4:30-ish or so. So in the afternoon, I went outside, want to go groceries, and then in the meantime, I tried to look for, just have a walk and just get fresh air, get my mind down, and if I can get some classes to look at it. And I went outside, and it was very important that I was looking to talk with one of someone related to that I can talk about, and these issues with regarding these narcissists. Yeah, so I was looking for finding that person in that neighborhood, living in the neighborhood, to hopefully to see somewhere so that I can talk about these certain things and get that person's insights, and also let that person know that these things are happening to me. Okay, so, and I was like hoping that, because I was literally looking for 2 weeks or so to look around if I see the person, and I wasn't seeing the person, and I had no contact information, no nothing. So I was only hoping that I run into that person. And I'm like, oh, and it was very critical to see that person that day on Monday. I was hoping that because the time was running out and I needed to talk with that person regarding the issue with the narcissists and all that. So it was very, very timely, critical. But again, I had no contact information, just hoping to run into the person. So I was also hoping that I may run into the person, but I wasn't thinking of purposefully going around and hopefully run into the person, because it was during the day, right? And so still I did the groceries and I couldn't find the glasses anywhere. I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's not such a big deal, because I already and it was so fun because everyone in the neighborhood was outside in the park, and it was like a big deal here in the neighborhood. So and people are looking to the solar eclipse. And so I went back and I said, you know what? I have seen the total solar eclipse before, so it wasn't super big deal. So whether or not I would see it is fine. But then came inside, put the groceries back in, and then I'm like, ah, I don't feel satisfied. I really should go outside back again and really try to find out if I find in this and can ask somebody to borrow the glasses, and then I can just quickly take a look at it, etc. And interesting enough, I saw that person when I came back putting the groceries, but that person was occupied with somebody else. I'm like, whoa, that person is here. And I felt like, okay, you know what? I shouldn't bother the person because they were busy. And I didn't bother. I passed by and I put the groceries, and then I said, you know what? Not only that I'm not satisfied, you know, from getting there was a beautiful day that day, it was like spring, so warm. And not only that do not want to miss the sunshine, but also not really, I want to at least just one time just look at the solar eclipse, but also maybe, hopefully, I can run into the person. Hopefully, that person is done talking with somebody else. I went back outside and I walk around, and that person was gone, was not there anymore. I'm like, crap. That's bad. Damn. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Let me take a walk, like a round walk, and go into the park again and see if I can ask someone there. And then I look into the park, pretty much everybody was gone. And then it was a group of like a team who were just playing this or doing some training. And then I asked someone if I can please just borrow for a second and just take a quick look. And then they said, yeah, sure. And then I looked very quickly and I saw exactly the the view that you just see on the picture from a news station. It was exactly like this. And I was like, okay, great. I saw it. I had to see it. It's great. And then I was like, okay, now let's go back, and that's what it is. So I turned around, was going back, and then there this person was coming across the street. I was like, what? So I yelled to the person and say wave to the person, and then we start chatting for literally 3 hours. And I'm telling the things, and for 3 hours. And then that person got a phone call and said, I'm assuming the person needed to buy something. And then the person said to me, it's like in another neighborhood. I have to go there quickly, but do you want to come with me so then we can keep talking? I was like, yeah, how long does it take? He's like, yeah, the 30 minutes or so. Because I was like, I'm in the middle of work, but I was like thinking this was my last chance. I have no other chance. And I was like, okay, sure, then I will come with you. And so we went to that store in the other neighborhood, and we were keep talking because the conversation was so important and so deep dive and was just very, very important. So we went to this store in a neighborhood that I never go because it's like pretty kind of far, and because I don't have a car, and it's also going by bike, it's pretty off, so I definitely don't go there. Oh, I was like, look at the store. It was kind of like this amazing store, this huge store where there was a lot of Turkish stuff, Turkish food, German Rittersport, if you know, like I love Rittersport, like Rittersport, and then lots of Turkish food and Arabic food. It's like this, like I don't know if this was Arabic or Middle Eastern store, but it had like this European, like German and Turkish and Arabic stuff there. I'm like, oh my God, that was like this heaven. And guess what I saw? The Turkish coffee. I cannot believe it. I couldn't believe it. I still am shocked. Like, what is just happening? Like, where, like, how, like, what? I literally not only, not only literally manifested that person, to see the person, to get the insight because of the my battle with the narcissist. So I needed to talk with the person, and then literally hours, like few hours later, we are going into the store. And so this person gets a phone call. He needs to go to that store to pick something up, and then we go to the store, and I'm there for the first time ever. I never even saw or knew that this store even exists. And it was inside like a paradise. And there it is, the Turkish coffee. And I was like, what is happening? And that insight, what I gained from that person, was so important, so critical for the next day when I actually beat and won officially the battle, a long, long, long battle against narcissists. The two vicious narcissists I was talking about in my Sunday live, and it was so wild. It was like a miracle. It wasn't easy. It was exhausting. It took hours and hours and hours, and I hadn't eaten anything, and I was like starving to death. Like, I was really, I had all sorts of like migraines and all that because it was very stressful, but I did it my way. I did it my way. I did it exactly. I don't know. I gave a speech, and to the people, and my speech, exactly as the card, my I am affirmations came out on the Sunday live. It was about being gentle yet and balanced yet powerful, empowered. I kid you not, this was exactly how it happened. My speech was so, I remember I said my energy shifted, the way my mindset shifted, so that I was more like relaxed, like I really don't care. Like it wasn't this angry, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you, like, oh. It was calm, and I will go there and I will be myself and tell how it is, the truth, the story, my side, in how everything was affecting me, has affected me, is still affecting me. And I said it in a most powerful way my way, with my speech, and everyone in the room shut the hell up. Were like whoa, like this. Everyone listen. They were like they were like they were but what happened then, like I literally predicted with my cards, literally my cards, I'm telling you, my cards are, because they are like from based on my life, that's why they are 100% always accurate. Remember like how it came out, and it came out like, as I said there in the Sunday life, I said people will be gentle to us and empathetic towards us for change. Go back and watch it. I literally said that because of my gratitude affirmation cards. My prototypes were not finished yet. It came out. It came out like people will be empathetic towards us for change. I literally said that, and exactly that happened. That speech I gave, powerful yet from the heart, from the bottom of my heart, and in a balanced way, gentle way, showing my truth, showing myself who I am, and yet in a, I know here, in a very, very powerful way. What it did was, not only everyone in the room was like shocked, also the effect it gave on the other people were so profound and so empathetic, and it was like they were giving to me. I wasn't even asking for the things they gave to me. Like here, on top, here, more, here, more. Like, whoa, I wasn't even asking for this, but they gave it to me. And I was like, at the end, I won. It was a huge win. At the tiny moment, they tried to trick me back into having the narcissist winning, but I immediately captured that, although I was, my brain was just out of like function, like, but still, even in that moment when I had this huge migraine, huge stress, I was super hungry, my brain wasn't functioning anymore, but I still was like awake and said, nope, nope, here. You're talking to Ayguen, you're talking to me, right? Like, excuse me? No. They tried to trick me twice in it. Still, for the benefit of the narcissist, but not with me. I don't fall into that trap. And then they realized, of course, officially they can't, but they still tried, because if I would fall into that, it would have been it would be horrific. And I didn't fall it, and now not only that I won against the narcissist, I won long term. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. I won long term. More than I was even thinking of. I've never would ever thought that this would go in that direction. We like all shocked how this went. So I'm telling you guys, it is possible, and for the first time ever in my life dealing with NPDs and vicious people and psychopaths, etc., with whom I actually battled officially too, and yes, actually it reminded me that I also have won against an NPD and psychopath before. Actually, I just realized that. This is my second win in my life against vicious NPDs. This is crazy. This is crazy. And so what I now want to what I'll do, show it to you, is I did something crazy, and I thought I should look now again back to my I am affirmation cards and see, after this happened now, what are my cards saying? Like, I asked the question, tell me, how did I want this? Like, what happened that in my brain and all the situation that allowed me to act like this and want and affected everybody, and so that they gave more and more to me, and I won, not only now but long term. And the cards that came out is crazy. Look at this. This is exactly like my Success on Demand live workshop. I'm kind-hearted, number 75. And you can get these on my online store. These are 78 card decks, okay? I have this in German and in Turkish as well. Again, these are based on my own life, okay? So I am kind-hearted. See? I am kind-hearted because I also treated, not only I stood up for myself, I treated the person, and again, it wasn't planned, from my heart. Because I remember in my Sunday Live, I said the two people are vicious, narcissistic, NPDs, but the other ones have narcissistic traits. I do not know them too well to say they are actually NPDs, and I don't believe they were. They would just have these narcissistic traits and very, like, no, like very egocentric, egomaniac, and very, you know, can be very aggressively narcissistic, but not NPDs for sure. So for that person, I said, from my heart, suddenly I felt saying that I was very, you know, it was like a very not rude and very kind interaction that I had with that person. And I actually literally said from my heart that it's nothing against that person. It's the whole scenario, but that I don't have any grudges with that person, with you. I mean, to that person, right? And it came from my heart. It didn't came anything planned or anything, like kind of like a trick. It was from my heart. I said to the person, like, listen, if I ever came across rude to you, like in the whole scenario, please don't take it personally. It's not my personality. It's just the whole thing is just very bad. And that also touched that person's heart, because it was genuine. It was from my heart. It was no trick, no nothing. And everyone in the room, because I gave this powerful speech, they understood that, whoa, like actual whoa, right? Yet that's why they were so empathetic towards me and what I've been through, and the way I describe it. Of course, you know, it is important how you do that, right? Because I'm pretty well trained in dealing with all the craps, right? So, and that's why, you know, what is the life experiences or any experiences if you don't take lessons and to improve yourself with it, right? Now I have a program called Success on Demand, because not only that I do it, and I will show you the cards, but also it comes natural to me. Why? Because it comes from my heart. My heart is pure, and that's why I keep saying always, always, at no, whatever happens, at all cost, always be on the right side of the road. Always, always, always. That's me, my entire life. That's why it's so hard, because I am always walking on the right side of the road. It's hard, and I don't kiss feet, I don't give a crap, and people just cannot take it. So I'm kind-hearted, 75, and 100% that was in the room that day. Then look, this never happened. I'm telling you right now, this, and I use these cards like for more than a year now, never, and every weekend, right? Like every Sunday live, this never happened. Look at this. And I'm shocked about the numbers too, by the way. Number 25 and number 15. I am skillful, I am skilled. I cannot make this stuff up, and this never ever happened before. And look at the numbers. I'm even shocked that the 25 and 15 is pretty much, I'm skillful, I'm skilled. And look at this. Number 75, 25, and 15. I can't make this stuff up. I'm kind-hearted, I'm skilled, and I'm skillful. And hell yeah, it was all about my heart combination with this, with my experiences and knowing exactly how to maneuver the situation and be coming from empowerment. That's why I'm doing these things. That's why I have these success affirmations, my empowerment programs, my empowerment videos. My entire videos are about empowerment, full stop, all of them, even including health, right? That's why I'm doing these videos, to be to empowering your mind. Since day one on my channel, I am making empowerment videos, full stop. And on the bottom of the deck, I cannot make this stuff up. I actually can't. Number 11, I'm grateful. This is exactly what the energies were that came through me. That I was this calm, that energy flow on Friday night before the solar eclipse was the calming down energy, calmed my entire system, nervous system down. I cannot make this stuff up. And then I looked into the my success affirmations to see what was it that it made me, in that room that day and allow me to win. Number 23. These are also, this is based on my own life and my life experiences. I put into cards. You can get them in my online store. Link is below. Number 23. Again, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, right? Like from the instability into stability. Number 23 and the bottom of the deck, number 3. I can't make this stuff up. Thank you for all my past hurts. Thanks to hurtful, rough, tough, unfair events I had no control over. Today, I am stronger and more loving person than ever before. I made these based on my life experiences, and this is 100% this event. It's just crazy. Thank you, universe, like allowing me to even share this, okay? And number 3, look at this. My past does not determine my future, but helps me to learn and grow. What did I just say? If you can't learn from your experiences, then I just say, if you cannot learn and grow from your experiences, I just said that. This is exactly what it is. And lastly, no, not lastly, of course, I feel I love my rune cards that I designed, these Viking style rune cards, and the runes that came out for this event. I'm so in shock and in awe about this event, so I wanted to see what contributed so that I can tell you more about it in our workshops, right? And it came, look at this, one of my favorites, Berkano. Berkano. Birth, growth, nurturing. Didn't I say that my next chapter have started now? I closed a big chapter of my life, and I literally feel it. I feel it. I feel it through my bones. On Tuesday, on the 9th, I felt it through my bones that I started a fresh new chapter. Just begins now. And on the bottom of the deck is Pathro. Look at this. Mystery, fate, divination. The future is unknown, yet is so exciting because it's pure and it is beautiful, and I feel it through my bones, okay? Again, come to my Success on Demand Life workshop. It has still, again, nothing about not only like just living to God, living to heavens, live it to the astrology. It's also about your life experiences, whether or not you can learn from it and grow. And I'm skilled, I'm skillful. It's the combination of your life experiences, your personality, plus your life experience, plus your ability to use your brains. I tell you more about this in my workshop, so it's very critical. So of course, I can't live without doing this, without my beautiful gentle angel cards, right? I have the exact same. This is, I will receive angel cards. I have the exact same messages in symbols in another card deck, and that's a treasure chest, and it's with the symbols. You will love it, but it's the exact same messages. So, but I love angels, so, and I believe in angels 100 million%. So that's why I love using this. They are so gentle. They're so gentle. And literally, these, I have so many cards. I've never had so many cards. These three, and as you know by now, I don't take jumping cards, but these literally flew, and I didn't know there were three. So I took it, and look at what came out. Number 42, friendship. Number 49, a sign to rest. This is what that's why I couldn't do the video on Tuesday night, because I want to do right away fresh, but I couldn't because I was, since the last 2 days, I was really trying to recover and I was tired, and even now I had the whole day huge migraine, and this is just calming down right now as I'm doing this. So I really had to rest, and it literally came out with the cards. And number 5, again, number 5, guidance. And if you know, I just realized number 5 in the tarot is the Hierophant. Guidance. And then these two cards also came out, and it's number 20, a joyful letter, because that letter was very joyful. And number 56, again another 5, serenity, which is exactly what I felt or feeling since then. And on the bottom of the deck is number 23 again. Number 23 again, courtship. And courtship, remember, in our Sunday lives, unlike any other card, the card that came out was a marriage proposal. And the bottom of that was the bottom of the deck, and it's again at the bottom of the deck, courtship. Something about this is still related to some interaction with somebody, to have either marriage proposal or courtship. Something is brewing also beside. I don't know what it can be for me, because that this event was had nothing to do with that, but maybe going forward, not sure. And then underneath that is monetary support. So I'm assuming that these two chapters, in the new chapter, I think this is a hint from the universe, from angel, from God, that this is the new chapter, a hint toward new chapter. And the hint is a courtship or marriage proposal and monetary support. That's how I'm feeling it. And yeah, number 23 and 3. No way, no way, no. 23, 3 and 3. Did you see like the bottom of the deck? 3. Number 23 and 23. And the bottom of the deck, number 3 and number 3. This is crazy. And on the bottom of this, underneath this is number 33 actually. My God, the 5s and the 3s and the 6s, somehow another 5, like another 3 is just, listen, under monetary support is number 29. 2 plus, I'm sorry, 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. an octave of 3, and now underneath that is 32 this time, and that's family. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. Number 23, courtship. Number 32, family. This is the next chapter, and that was the hint. Because with Pethro, mystery, fate, divination. Oh my God, and under Petro is Fehu, one of my favorite. Oh my, I can't make this stuff up. Wealth, abundance, prosperity. Oh my God, I knew it. I felt it in my bones, deep in my bone. Everything again I feel in my bones on Tuesday, and this is 2 days later, the confirmation, the exact same way how it was on Friday night. I felt everything, all the energies, and on Sunday, 2 days later, on Sunday morning, I pulled the cards, exact same card came out. 2 days later, I experienced this, and now 2 days later, the cards confirming it. I cannot make this stuff up, man. God, I'm so excited. I love my interactions. It's just beautiful. And I'm so happy to be able to share them with you. And last but not least, reserve your spot in the Success on Demand live workshop. I want to welcome you there. Reserve your spot, get in the waiting list. So, and I think I will only open this for a few days, and then I will close it so that we'll have a nice group, and I will share with you my tips and tricks, how I do it. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful to you. I love doing this. It was so great. So thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. What are your thoughts about this? And have you experienced similar thing? What was your experience with the solar eclipse? I'm very curious about that. And also, have you ever experienced any wins against in your interactions with the narcissist? And again, I hate using the words, and I'm not using the word fight against. I don't use those words. I don't even use this in cancer related anything, because that's not the correct way to describe it. But in your relate interactions and even battles, that any wins that you gained, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't, then I will love to work with you to get it straight up, and so that you can actually win every single time, either narcissist or otherwise. In any situation you will win. Okay, so thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next video. Don't forget to subscribe, because I have so many incredible videos coming up soon. Bye bye.